Hey guys, it's me, Just Akuma, and yes, that Just Akuma, and today I thought since back to school shopping ads are already up, it must be time for school to start. So today I decided I was going to talk about my favorite and least favorite teachers, so if you like this video, make sure that like button gets some love and friendship, as well as that subscribe button, and let's get right into this. So we're going to start off with my favorite teacher, because for real, this guy was like the coolest teacher someone could ask for. He was my 5th grade teacher, and we are going to call him Mr. Gru, because this man could have actually been Gru's brother for all we know. So we start this by saying that this man was actually a genius. Like, this man managed to actually trick every single one of us into playing basically D&D. Mr. Gru is basically our history teacher, and so the best way he thought he could teach us history was by setting us in groups, having us travel to America as explorers and roll die to see how far we got. And kids actually started getting really into this. Like, at lunch, all I would hear is, "Yo, man, what are you gonna do about these pirates attacking your ship?" And the kid being like, "I don't know, we've lost like half our people. I don't know if we're gonna make it." It was the funniest thing because no one understood what our table was saying but our tables. Speaking of lunch, you see, I was completely new to the school and had absolutely no friends. I was also a very antisocial kid and didn't talk to a lot of people. So when Mr. Gru saw that, he was like, I actually tried to straight up snipe my anti-socialism straight out. Sadly, we moved away from that school and I never saw Mr. Gru again, and then I went straight back to my antisocial ways. So good try, Mr. Gru. Too bad you couldn't knock me sensibly out of my bad state. Okay guys, now we're gonna go straight into the bad teacher. Now, she wasn't, I can't say she was extremely bad, because of course she helped other students. She just didn't seem to help me in any way. I feel like she didn't try hard enough with all of her students, but she would watch out for students that needed the watching out for. For the sake of this teacher, I'm not going to reveal her name because that's just rude. So instead, we're just going to call her Edna, because they were both extremely short and she had like the same haircut as her. This takes place all of last year. I was a thriving soul and going through all of my classes, getting to know the teachers, having a good time, laughing and everything, and then I hit her class. I was in advanced classes, and I still am for ELA, so of course I expected lots of work, but I walk in class, and there's a huge smile plastered on this woman's face. And like, I mean huge, like ear to ear. It was crazy. And so I'm immediately like, "I am too powerful for these tricks. You try to plague us with them, but you might have fooled them, but you have not fooled me." So the first day, she grabs an entire folder's worth of work and passes them out, and I'm like, "Fool, you underestimate my power."
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
But no joke, I didn't really like this teacher. She was the type of teacher to vent about her life and how bad her childhood was, which is good to talk about, but man, I'm just trying to learn some good old ELA, you know? Just good old ELA. She was the type of teacher, if you didn't want to get to know her, she did not want to get to know you, which isn't fair. If you're a teacher, you really shouldn't do something like this. Like, I knew this girl who was in our class, and she loved taking notes and asking questions, but this teacher also was the type of person who knew was the nerds and who was popular, and would favor to the popular kids and not the nerds, or the smart ones, as I like to say. Every time she would ask a question, the teacher would be like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Just go back and sit down, please. the girl would keep on going up, which of course that's a bit annoying, but you're a teacher and you should ask questions. She would do the same thing with like most of the kids that I would hang out with, or anyone in general that didn't have a status, I guess, in the school, and that's just not fair. Don't do that if you're a teacher. It really brings down some kids' morale. So it was just rude. I didn't like how she was like that. Yeah, so that wasn't nice. But so towards the end of the year, I'd basically gotten everything done, and all we were doing was this project, and she didn't even grade it in the end, so there was no point in doing it. And so me and a few friends were just, playing Uno in the middle of class as you do, and having fun, being teenagers. And she walks up and she's like, "What are you doing?" And we were like, "Oh, we're just playing some Uno." And she legit looks at me, gives a big fake smile. I swear this was like the fakest smile I've ever seen on a teacher. And she just says, "There's always those types of kids." Now, I have no idea, like, what's that supposed to mean. Like, legit, that entire year, I was so confused as to what that meant. Like, I did not know, and I didn't ask her because what's the point in that? It was just annoying. Another story is, so at the end of every day of her class, she would pat us all on the back, and I don't really like being patted on the back or anything like that. I don't know why, just not from teachers, and I didn't even like her that much. So I was like, it's the last day of school. I kind of want to like avoid this. So I had planned an entire master plot. So at the end of the day, I'm standing up, I'm about to leave, and I'm talking to a friend, and I'm like, this is the time. As I get there, it's like slow-mo. Her hand slowly reaches up, and I'm like, ha 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 ha, no. And so I grab my friend as if I'm going to go for a hug. I hug him, and I just throw him at her. And she doesn't get hit, but she does pat him on the back and is like, and as she is just flabbergasted about my walking away, I laugh maniacally. There you guys go, my least and most favorite teacher. If you would so gladly leave a comment down below of who's your favorite teacher and your least favorite teacher, I would appreciate it. And if you liked this video genuinely, I would love it if you would show some love and like that button, because it tells me that you like these stories, and I'm glad to be doing something new. And I'll tell you, I have so many more stories. You are all great and wonderful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!